I wanted to ask you about this video that's on YouTube. It's called Spider Lope Brings the Paws Out.
Oh, wait.
There's a Mexican dude at a gas station. You just look like you fire on this motherfucker so fast. Like he starts saying something to you and you just...
That's why you got to be careful what you see.
That shit's crazy. What did he say? What happened?
You know that's a gas station surveillance camera.
Yeah.
So obviously they chose to cut it where they chose. Okay. That was evidence in the case against me.
Oh, really?
And they chose to begin the story right there. The judge's name was like Rodriguez. The sheriffs that showed up were Ruiz and Gonzalez.
Oh, okay. So the deck was stacked against
me. So it's no wonder that the tape started right there. But to give you some backdrop, I had just finished a 10-day trip in Port-au-Prince, Haiti on a mission trip. I got in town on a red-eye flight. I had just given away everything that I possessed, and I was just in the spiritual highest level I could be, realizing that having nothing, I had everything. So I want to let you know I was in great spirits. It was a simple pulled up to get some gas. I was going to fill up my niece's car for her. So I went to pull up to get some gas. And because she picked me up from the airport, and the dude, the Spanish guy, he was using the opposite tank for me. Like on my right-hand side, he was using that pump.
Right.
I'm pulling up on my left side to use this pump. And there was plenty of space for both of us to access the pumps and do our thing. However, he came in at such a crooked angle, I couldn't get to the pump. So I'm talking about with no malice, no anger. He jumps out his car to go pay for his gas. It's like a 30 pump station. He finna be in there for a minute. I'm like, bro, I can't fit. Happy, hey, I can't fit. Happy, no problems. He like, oh, yes, you can. I'm like, no, bro. He's gonna like ignore me. So I get out prior to what you saw. I get out one time and say, hey, bro, I can't fit. So he like, come on. He goes back and walks back. I'm thinking he finna go get in his car and straighten up. Instead, he goes, gets in front of my car, like, come on, let me guide you in and show you can fit. I swear for God, dead homies on my mama. I get back in my car and try to wiggle through the little narrow thing. I can't fit, bro. I'm like, bro, I can't fit, homie.
Right.
He gonna fan me off, and he just gonna go pay for his gas. So you see it picking up from there. Now I'm getting out like, homie, you just finna go pay. And he threw his hands up. That might be your setup punch. When I seen his hands going up, I'm gonna swing.
Right.
And that was that. And then it turned into like immediately, every Mexican in the gas station came toward me aggressively, seeing about what was happening with him. Like, what's happening? They didn't even know him. He was in the car with his woman.
Right.
And they all came. So I'm like, damn, what's happening? I'm looking, ain't no blacks. So I'm like backpedaling. I see about 2 or 3 blacks. I'm like, hey, my nigga, they trying to jump me, my nigga. They come over and like, that's one-on-one. That's between them. Y'all can't jump them. So now it's kind of like some even interest. I'm like, yeah, homie, let's get down. We can do whatever. So he don't want to fight or none of that. I go to get my car. My keys are missing. I'm like, damn, where my keys? Now it's a black Spanish thing. Everybody in the gas station is interest on that level. It's a black lady, older lady, non-confrontational. She drives past me and say, baby, don't get distracted. She got your keys. She put them back here. So that's why you see me go around, pull her pants down, trying to find my keys. Once I pulled this woman pants down, that motivated him to make her up the keys and give them to me. No, he got them himself. But you also see it was a parking attendant. An older black man came out the gas station with the little uniform on.
I thought it was a cop at first.
Everybody make that comment, but just think about it. I would have went to jail right then.
Right, because you punched the dude so hard right in front of the security guard. That's when I started really being like, oh, it can't be a cop because he would have arrested you.
But dude came out. He was like, he was approaching the crowd as if he was an officer, and everybody was like expecting the uniform. And I'm like, in his ear, I say, bruh, I know they didn't call the police. I say, he got my keys. I say, I need my keys. So he started telling them, you can't take his keys. That's a robbery. That's a robbery. So when he told him that, the man got nervous and produced my keys. So bam, I'm like, all right, I'm finna go. When I go to leave, I see I had a brand new phone. My phone is shattered. So I grabbed my phone, the couple little black dudes that was there with me. I'm like, damn, what happened to my phone? They say he stumped on it.
Oh.
So that's why you see me come back and hit him again. because he stumped on my phone.
Wow.
Shout out to whoever them niggas was in the gas station because they jumped on the trunk, tried to dangle their legs and block my license plate for me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody did what they did. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't got no problem with no Mexicans, but when I had a problem with this man who happened to be Mexican, the other Mexicans came to support him, and it looked like it was finna be a bad situation.
That's some LA shit right there.
Yeah, oh my mama.
The whole gas station becoming a race riot is such an LA thing.
I found it ironic that the way that footage hit the internet was through 50 Cent putting it out.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
It makes you look like a badass, though. Why would he put that up?
He's being sarcastic. You know, they see me in the Honda Accord. Look like I'm losing my mind. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I told you this dude been crazy. Look at it. He laughing at it. You know, because there was a slight chance that the sarcasm could have been just 50 Cent. I got in his DM. I hollered at the same person who he got the footage from, and everybody I knew that was in contact with him, like, well, you know, let's holler. He didn't take no holler. So I took it just how he thought it was. It was trying to be funny. Further to know, it backfired. It was booming so hard on his page is why he took it down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? This nigga used to love to tell the story how when he came to California initially, and he was riding with the cartoonist, the tattoo artist Cartoon. He remembered they needed some gas.
We got to get him on.
And they drove, shout out to Cartoon. He said he remembered driving past 13, 14 gas stations and wondering why the fuck we didn't just go right there. Then asking Cartoon, like, why we didn't go to that gas station the last? He was like, nah, LA gas stations is violent, woo, woo. And it used to blow his mind how violent gas station was. So I know he was really interested in that little scene because he was always intrigued about how at LA gas stations, they could just pop off at any moment.
That's real. You go to the gas station and you definitely want to be making sure it's all boring looking people. You don't want there to be no young dudes when you're getting out of the gas station, right?
In our sense, we know boring or young at that moment, which ones to go to because of where they at.
Right.
And that's what Cartoon issue was. I guess it was all enemy gas stations. So he'd be like, damn, we need gas. We had to bust a U-turn and pass 13 gas stations to get to where it was cool to just jump out this deep and be here for 15 minutes.
Right.
Because, you know, we caravanning and it's going to be a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Thank you for explaining that. I also wanted to ask about, there's a video that says, it's called Spider Loc ambushes the game and Snoop at West Coast Peace Conference video.
Oh, you ask good questions, man, because everybody act like it's clickbait because of the word of ambush.
But you didn't upload it.
No, not
so
initially.
you didn't call it ambush.
Well, somebody on my media team.
But okay.
I do have a YouTube channel, Spider Loc Most Easty.
Okay. But
please subscribe.
That was the part that seemed kind of odd, is that it didn't really seem like an ambush. It seemed like you just kind of went there and talked to him, right?
I love that question, yeah.
Okay.
Ambush is indicating I was uninvited and unwanted.
The only person who seemed like you were unwanted was the guard at the door.
Yeah.
He was the only one who was really spooked.
How long he held me up? About 2 minutes?
Yeah, it wasn't even that big a deal.
Yeah, no big deal. You know, he didn't stop nothing, but the thing about it was, that was a West Coast Peace Conference. Remember I told you?
Right.
The nigga told me he was mad at me because I was beefing with Game. I wasn't invited.
Right.
Shout out Solo from 11 May.
What year is that? Maybe 2003?
No, I met 50 in 04. I was already G unit.
Oh, okay.
So it was like 05,
okay,
04.
05.
So the homie called me. I guess he was leaving or had been there. He like, cuz you ain't coming to this shit? I'm like, what shit? They like, everybody up here at the whoop-de-whoop. They're having a conference. I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah. So I go. That's why you see me arriving. I didn't know I was coming in through the back door behind the stage.
Right.
I'm just coming. I don't know what's going on. So when I got in that door, I was facing the whole crowd. And Del Dog from Main Street, Mafia for Life Records, rest in peace, Eastside Dog, was up in front of the podium talking. So while I walk in, you see that it's already tension with the dude at the door, apprehension, nervous. I don't know what I'm finna counter. When I walk in, I'm looking in the crowd for comfortable eyes. Del Dog up there talking. I go stand next to Del Dog. Fuck it, I know him. You feel me? And he look at me. I'm like, he give me that. He like, look. I'm like, yeah, he had the mic. He was saying this piece. This nigga Snoop Dogg get up on the mic.
Did you have it on you at the peace conference?
What's that? I don't discuss those type of things via
2005, statute of limitations, a long time ago.
Goddamn right. Come on, man. Please.
Right, I like the fact that this is a peace conference.
It was a peace conference. And then sometimes peace is gained through, you know how to go.
Through war,
But it's just safety. Like, I'm sure the people that was there with Steve Harvey had it on them.
Oh, that's a good point.
So if they're going to be in the building, why, I don't count myself no tougher than anybody else. So if they're going to be weapons around, I don't have no Teflon skin.
That shit is funny as fuck. Wendy Williams is like, I'm here for Spider Loke.
Appreciate it. Before she had all her work done and all
Right,
that, you
yeah.
feel me? Oh, my mama.
That's funny as fuck that Steve Harvey was there too, man.
Yeah, and Snoop Dogg up on the stage talking about these New York niggas out here fucking our bitches. We got the, while he got 50 all on his nuts not knowing what type of thing he was really on. That's what that was all about.
So what
I wish that footage would pop up. Say you didn't say that. Say you weren't crying about the New York niggas coming out here fucking all the LA bitches, nigga. This type of shit niggas be on.
So wait,
my mama.
What was the conversation like between you and Snoop there?
It was
and everything?
real. I say, my nigga, check this out. I don't know if you know who I am or not, but I was fucking with Suge, and you know how that nigga is, man. I want to let you know I said some shit that was, I don't know if you heard it or not, but it was real bad. I don't really feel proud of saying it, my nigga. I don't think it was really right. I said, I'm fucking with 50 now, and I just want to get out ahead of it, my nigga, and, you know, extend, you know, my apologies for letting that nigga influence me to do that goofy shit. And it was real warm, cuz, you know, he kept it like a man. He was like, cuz, I ain't tripping. Just keep it crippin', homie. We good. Whoop-de-whoop. And I thought it was like that. So that's why I thought we was cool. He did the record. I had the record. He shouted me out in the record. And next thing I know, somebody asked him about me in an interview, and he was talking about, fuck that nigga with that bullshit.
Oh, okay. So this was all before that.
Yeah. It was like, I thought we was cool. So my thing is this. I would have never accepted the apology if you had got about my mama like that.
Right.
So either he never really accepted the apology, or he just did some flim-flam booty shit, boo-boo shit. Either or. But if I wasn't going to accept the apology, I wouldn't have pretended like I was. Because, you know, if I had violated to that extent, I could have accepted that. You could have just told me that. Maybe, I don't know what it is. But when he came out talking about he wasn't fucking with me and G-Unit can't save me because I had a rap beef with a Pyru. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga, same nigga, had the whole Uncle Luke situation, the whole, you know, his crew and them was talking about fuck BG Knocc Out and every nigga down with him, natural born killers. That is very reckless. How he gonna tell a next individual how his career is gonna transpire or how he's gonna relate to another artist when every time you hear about two artists start to go back and forth in the hip hop industry, they always say it's healthy for the culture. When I get involved, niggas start acting like hoes.
Right.
Now I can't have a battle.
Right.
Somebody speak up, challenge a chief. I speak back, and they want to call a battle of beef. I'm just saying, I don't get it. I was just battling, and then nigga got scared and told me it can't happen, and 50 got scared. He ran 50 off, made 50 scared. 50 told me he don't squash nothing. It's, he was, Doja was calling him a bunch of bitches and police and all that, rats and shit. And now I'm having an exchange with Doja, and Snoop don't fuck with me because of that. And 50 and Snoop ain't never missed a beat, skip the beat. If you can understand that, then I don't know. You feel me?
What's the status of you and BG Knocc Out?
Cuz sit with the queerdos.
Queerdo. What
Cuz
a word.
Queerdo.
Queerdo.
On my mama, on my dead homies and my daughters and sons, nigga. I drove to Vegas, nigga, and pleaded with BG Knocc Out, nigga, to take these little images of him on these videos with these dog puppy filters and these squeaky voices and these glasses he used to have on, talking like a broad. I was like, cuz, this shit ain't cool, my nigga.
You drove to Vegas to ask him to stop using Snapchat filters?
No. I drove to Vegas, and when I got there, I asked him to. I had other,
probably.
But that was part of, I was going to see him.
Okay.
I have a record that just came out on, EP. A record came out on my latest EP, Illiterate, called Understood. The last line of the first verse says, used to flood the swap meet with my CD copies. Niggas nutty on my block like BG Knockies. Should have said Geechee Gotties, but it said BG Knockies because his time he been in the game, and the whole record is like establishing myself as who I am and where I've been. So I was referencing his neighborhood, play on words.
Right.
He get a shout out. So I had intended to shoot the video some time ago. So I was gonna get cameos from the people I mentioned here and there. So I was really coming to holler at him to get the video. We shot the shot. Still got the footage of us shooting it with the SPIT. He looked good in the SPIT shirt, you feel me? On Crip. But anyway, I thought Cub was the homie. But anyway, I used that trip as an opportunity to let him know this ain't a good look for your image, bro. He got offended. Told me he don't care what I think. I said, man, I can't vouch for this. I say, man, I'm talking about the real Compton City G's knockout. That's the nigga I can vouch for. He like, I ain't looking for no nigga to vouch for me. Fine, all right. But I bet you can't find that one of them motherfuckers on this page, though. So you welcome, Crip.
So
you're welcome.
It's not real beef. It was just a little thing.
I don't have any beef.
Okay.
This is a nigga. Look, this the thing. A nigga spent hours and hours in the studio with me. We got tons of music together. When I say tons, it ain't tons. I say about 10 songs. All on my projects, my studio time. We was cool. He claims a lot of niggas as brothers that ain't his brother. But he approach you to where you think it's his brother initially. So the nigga, when I was, once again, going back and forth with Doja, the nigga TJ Santana of the Young Hogs that did a record where he invited me and Doja, y'all telling us we need to, y'all, he like, my brothers, look what y'all started. Somebody gonna be dearly departed. He telling us we need to stop beefing because we gonna be somewhere overseas. There's gonna be some bullets flying and the person who get hurt is not gonna be me or him. He's doing a record about this. On the record, he gets to talking at the end. He says like, man, I can't believe it. I was in an LA club. I already seen some niggas walking around the club talking about G-Unit Crip, G-Unit Crip. He said, I can't believe it. He like, cuz this shit need to stop. He like, Spider, gang, y'all both bigger than me. So if y'all see me, y'all wanna beat me up, go ahead. I was gonna take him up on that invitation. Let him know, and then when I see you, expect that, whatever. Whoop. BG Knocc Out. Begged, pleaded with me not to do so. That's my brother for the whole shit he did. Gave him a pass. I became aware of the fact that Drayster was a pedophile during the Blue Room days. Drayster had spent quite a time in the Blue Room prior to that. When I stopped allowing him to be there or stopped, not saying I stopped him from coming, when I stopped inviting him, and people, I was on SpiderLoc.com back in the days or wherever I was on, they asked me about him. I was candid about the reason why I'm not gonna be dealing with him no more. So it would be on the net, Spider said so-and-so about Drayster.
I didn't even know that about Drayster at all.
BG, he's on Megan's Law. BG Knocc Out called me and plead with me to not be discussed. He tried to explain to me how the situation ain't like he was no creep or whatever. It wasn't like that, whatever. I just explained to him, look, I got young daughters, and I would advise them, if they on there, you gotta steer away. So I ain't got time to be a caseworker, my nigga. So I have to disassociate myself because I'm gonna tell my daughters anybody on there ain't no good. So that's all it was with me. But I will stop speaking about it in public. So down years later, we do all these things. One day I look up, scrolling, this nigga on 50 Cent page, typing a paragraph, happy birthday. I called cuz, fuck 50 Cent. What you mean, Spider, fucking? Yeah, nigga, you all on this page sucking his dick, cuz I thought you was the homie, cuz, fuck cuz. He like, cuz, you know what, I ain't even look at it like that, cuz, you right. I don't even know, cuz. The only thing I know about him is he fucked with you. Yeah, fuck cuz. All right, bam. Year later, he up to the same shit. You a queer though.
But do you even think, like, do you really expect that of BG Knocc Out, that you're so close with him that he should give a shit about your beef with 50?
I don't have any beef with anyone, sir.
Well, your issue.
Yeah, I just, that's what, you know what a homeboy is?
Yeah.
A homie?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He jumped, what was his, why was he dissing Snoop and Dre?
Right.
Huh?
But you got beef with some of the most legendary people in hip hop, so it's kind of hard to avoid
Who
it.
was Snoop and Dre? Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's the knockout. I mean, what business of that was of his?
Yeah.
He know how this shit go. We had did tons of records together. The texture of our music is aggressive. We had already been in my studio on tape clowning another nigga for getting knocked out. Like, I'm not finna sit in my studio and troll with you on some gangster shit or some manly shit, on some street shit. And then it's just protocol. This is what it is. Me being ignorant expected a lot more out of a whole lot of niggas that wore khakis and t-shirts on me and was from legendary neighborhoods. I thought y'all understood. I was the last one to figure out this was a game, a goofy niggas was pretending. I showed up to the water gun, paint gun shootout with the real gun. I didn't know it. My bad. It just took me a while to figure it out.
Do you think BG Knocc Out in that case though is really just giving 50 love as a fan, and
yes,
that there's
fan.
There's a line there? It's like we're all like, we look at, I can't look at Snoop as just a dude. I look at him as a fan. I was a fucking fan of the music. It's like once you really are in the game, it's all of a sudden becomes kind of hard. Like for you're never going to be able to just look at 50 objectively as his music because I
will. Yes, I will. No, you got me.
But it's hard to separate,
bro. Let me tell you something. I love that song.
21 Questions.
Bite Into Your Peach and it's Doja. When it come on, it's his latest single that was on the radio like last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, what are you talking, singing to the little broad about,
50 got new shit?
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you about, I don't have to like you to say I like your music.
Right.
So I'm telling you what I like from someone that I don't like. I haven't heard nothing from. Not 50 is outright whack.
But he's not even known for his music
No,
anymore,
you brought
right?
up his music, so you asking me about my opinion of it, and if I was not gonna, I'm just saying, if I don't, I'm not gonna say because I don't like him, his music is whack.
Right.
Just because you have an opponent, you don't have to downgrade their abilities.
Right.
I feel like the more worthy the opponent, the greater the success when you outdo, accomplish, or the more of a challenge that you are willing to take on. I don't have to downgrade anybody in order to establish my issue. You could be the greatest rapper in the world and still be a piece of shit. 50 you tell me a dope 50 line.
I mean, it's been a while.
It's thank you. But he still records, he still has records.
Right.
But tell me the dope one that's from back then that you really appreciated from an MC standpoint.
God, you put me on the spot, man.
Thank
I was really into the whole mixtape era before his albums even started coming out, to be honest. I like the first 2 albums, but the mixtape stuff was really
we like
good.
the albums. Yeah, we like the albums.
The albums are cool.
You asked about
I liked him when he was on over all the soul beats and shit on them tapes.
When he was trying to rap like Jay-Z.
You know.
Yeah.
That's when I was really going for 50, to be honest.
I mean, I was going for him when he was going for me.
Right.
You feel me?